Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Laticia Reneea Taylor, and I'm so excited to bring to you my new mission for the end of 2019 throughout 2020 and beyond. I've created a new mission called Momma Africa is calling the Diaspora to the Gambia. With that being said, I want you all to just look at some of the things that I'm doing. So this is one of many videos just giving you an outlook so that you understand what exactly that I am doing for my contribution to the African American community here in the United States to bring them to the Gambia. I've been doing a lot of research. I am very heavy into the diaspora of Africans returning to Africa. We have for so long been misled, mistaught. The things that we think about Africa is totally wrong. And I think it's just been part of propaganda to keep us away. Um, in particular, the Gambia, I've fallen in love with thanks to many. Wode Maya is the first, the Bla-xit family and others. I don't have them listed now, but I will make another video just showing my appreciation. And the Gambia, I think, is just really a perfect place for the diaspora to get a sense of the opportunities for us to be a part of where we come from, not only be a part, but to have a true contribution back to the motherland and prosper. Here in America, I am not one to downplay the problems that we have here, but at the same time, I know that America is a place that people are dying to come to because it is in itself a land of opportunity. However, the doors are not open easily for the African American community. And with the skill set that I have, and I have a huge skill set, I want to introduce opportunities for us to not only prosper, but take that to the Gambia and have a contribution, but a reward at the same time. I have a lot of ideas, and I plan to visit the Gambia. But in saying all of that, what you're seeing on the screen now, I'm very much into technology. I'm an internet marketer. I build websites, I market, I have my own store online, and I do an array of other things. And I wanted to think of a way that I personally could and would be able to contribute to bringing the attention and the so deserved notoriety to the Gambia and eventually throughout Africa. My next mission most likely will be Ghana, but I thought to bring Gambia to the forefront first because that is where I plan to make my part-time home thus far. Um, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to show America, the African American community on this side, the benefits of going to the Gambia, not just on a business perspective, but a family, a warmth, a love, a taste of paradise, something that we have not experienced here, non-racism, um, just opportunity all the way around. And with doing that, I thought of how can I contribute? How could I, from my own pocket, my own mind, my own intention, contribute to both sides? Again, there's a lot of misbeliefs of the African American community. When you speak of going to Africa, it is immediate, for me witnessing it myself, an immediate red flag. My son is of Nigerian descent, and of myself, I am of African descent. And when I bring up that I have a strong passion of returning to Africa and the Gambia in particular to build my home and make my part-time home, because I am still a part of America, I get a huge backlash from my own people, my own family. There's a fear that is like no other. I think at this point in 2019, we have matured to a point where we don't think Tarzan is real, or, everything is jungle. However, unless you are researching Africa or a particular country in the continent to see its beauty or its opportunity or how it will embrace the diaspora, you have a notion of it's just horrible. Well, what I feel like here in America, yes, there is opportunity here. I will never deny that. However, I don't feel safe for my son to go out. I have a 17-year-old son, and I have to sit down and speak with him in detail about why he should not wear his black hoodie all the time. He stands over 6 feet tall, and I have to tell him what he should do when he drives the car or a car, how he should behave when the police approaches him, what neighborhoods, and this is speaking of our own neighborhoods, he should not enter because of the crime rate is so high and they're jumping kids for no reason, and killing, and it's just a lot. So when I hear people downplay Africa in itself, or not being properly educated on that there are great parts of Africa, then it baffles me that we will not take the time. So what my mission is for me to bring both sides together from a more of a new age uh, technology or a new age standpoint. I'm working on an app, is what you're seeing on the screen, that will begin that mission that I have. I do plan to visit the Gambia in 2020. I hopefully will be able to connect to quite a few people prior to visiting so that I could prepare. I do not want to come and of course, I would enjoy myself, but I have a mission. I want to really get this thing going from the United States to the Gambia so that people want to come and they want to embrace their culture and their true heritage. And by doing that, I thought to create an app. And with this app, it will grow extensively. I'm an app developer, as well as I said, I do other things. The first of part of this app, and it will continue to evolve, is for me to show the African American community through their phones or online if they prefer, but through their phones, what the Gambia is all about, the beauty of the Gambia, um, the opportunities of the Gambia, the, excuse me, that's my phone, the civilization of the Gambia, the paradise of the Gambia. I want them to feel comfortable and have a urge to want to travel and see for themselves to the Gambia. And I thought, how could I do that? How could I bring that? Well, my mission is I've created called Mama Africa's Calling the Diaspora to the Gambia. And what that mission for me is for me to, through YouTube, I've created already my YouTube page. Through Facebook, I have the group already created. I have the Facebook page already created. I've already purchased the domain. I'm working on the website. And before you is the app where I can connect the two. I want them to see that they can go to the Gambia from America. I can provide them with information. I can make them feel secure where they are able to have a place of comfort and of, I don't want to say security, but I want them to feel secure. I want them to know that they could go to the Gambia and, um, excuse me, I hope my screen didn't go black. They could go to the Gambia and they could go on tour and see the lands of the Gambia, the beachfront properties that's available to them, that they can grow their own foods in the Gambia, that they can start a business in the Gambia. That same 300,000. Let me just say, I live in the DMV area. I live in Maryland in the United States. And for $500,000, you will end up with a townhouse. Okay. Now, I've done a lot of research with the Gambia and the properties and the land. For $500,000, you would end up with a mansion, mini mansion, or a mansion, including the land. It's really such a great opportunity, and my mission again is for me to connect the two. I want them to feel comfortable that when they go to the Gambia, I'm going to have verified real estate agents, verified land sellers, verified lawyers that will help them, verified drivers, verified um, business opportunities. Um, I also would like to create, I don't want to give up too much of what I'm doing, but I also plan to connect with families in the Gambia that can, in my words, adopt a family here, meaning connect with them through social media. We all have cell phones nowadays. And just to be clear, my app does particularly work in the Gambia. And I'm going to just describe to you how broad this is going to go in a second. I want to connect families so that they can start getting some kind of awareness of the possibilities and the families and the warmth and the friendship and the love that's in the Gambia. Um, I want them to know that I would have like tourists tour there so that they can see not only the land, but they can meet the verified people that I know that can connect them with purchasing land, purchasing real estate, um, show them the business opportunities there. Hopefully, I am able to meet with forms of the government there. I did see the Bla-xit family have meetings, and I was very moved by that and touched by that because just as she said, there in Europe, in London, there are not opportunities for you to meet government officials. You know, it's very much unheard of. So to see that opportunity to speak, I watched the video in detail of the nephew of the president there. I felt very warm inside knowing that we have an opportunity to really get to the nitty gritty of it all, meaning to connect with people that can really make a difference and really stand true to their word. So, with that, I plan to connect people with that so that they don't feel like they can come to Gambia and get scammed. These will be verified everything. And that's why I plan to visit the Gambia myself first and make sure that I have these. I will verify restaurants so that when they come here, they will enjoy the nightlife. They will enjoy the opportunities of hopefully or someday owning a restaurant, the different economic opportunities that are here. I want to bring that to their attention. And that will come from the government aspect, I believe. So it's just an array of the things that I would like to do. Now, let me go further with my app. That's the first part of what I plan to do. I plan to bring videos, I plan to do interviews with people on the Gambia end, and I plan to do webinars where they can speak while the people on the American end can ask questions. That's something that I feel very passionate about, so that that comfortability will be there. Um, Now, the next step of what you're seeing on the screen is my apps that I tend to build is very huge in the array of what I do. And as you see me scrolling here, these are just some of the configurations and possibilities of what will become of the opportunity of the Gambia working with me and me working with them as far as the government, businesses, and relation. As I said, this particular app is and will be connected directly to the Gambia, so it can be used online, offline. This is not a self go online and create app. It's a native app, which is very detailed. It can work online as well as offline. I plan to connect the verified restaurants, the verified hotels, the verified drivers, the verified everything, lawyers, real estate agents, through this app to connect the diaspora of America and abroad, if so choose, but of America in particular, to these verified companies, business opportunities, nightlife, restaurants, um, everything, so that they are directly connected to them. The companies and the restaurants and everything from the Gambia will have, by being verified, the opportunity to have their own app within this app. And that will allow them to be able to have, like, let's say we visit the Gambia, they will be able to make reservations to the restaurant through the app. The Diaspora, they will be able to call a driver to their location for the evening through the app to the driver company. Um, Real estate agents, they will be able to book appointments. Lawyers, they will be able to book appointments, ask questions. Um, um, I'm not sure if the Gambia has delivery services, but that is also one of the possibilities in my mind for the people of the diaspora that move to the Gambia. We tend to like things delivered here in America. And I don't know if that's there already as we speak, but it would really broaden the economical um, build of the restaurant food industry if they are able to deliver. We have our groceries delivered now. We have our food delivered now. Excuse me. I need to drink some water. As I was saying, excuse me, we have our food delivered now. We're very much used to having self-service. We even have dry cleaning delivered at this point. So my mind works very much into modern technology. And I thought, if not already there, this would be an awesome opportunity for the verified companies through my app to connect with the diaspora for um, more modern connections. They could, if they're not delivering food, they can begin to deliver food. They can have their own drivers delivering food. And through the app, because personally, I'm a person that does not go out a lot, but I do enjoy eating different foods from different restaurants and trying new things. So it would be wonderful to be able to call because I do not feel like cooking or preparing food and have a fine restaurant to deliver a meal to me. So through my app, I have the ability to build that feature. I have the ability to reserve seats in a restaurant. I have the ability to have drivers picked up appointments set. I have the ability to just have a look at the screen. As you can see, the restaurants can have their own point system through me. They can get paid through this app. An image gallery. You can even put a points referral program. The map will show the store locators, will show all of the different stores in that category. If it's restaurants, if it's grocery markets, they're able to have their website connected to this app. Now, what I'm offering through my app of Momma Africa's Calling Diaspora to the Gambia is an extension of their own app. And within their own app, after they're verified with me, they're able to connect their website. If they don't have one, that is something that I can accommodate them with. It can be as detailed as they want, or it cannot. They can choose to just have the app service because a lot of people are coming away from websites. And this is why I'm bringing the native app technology to you because you now can have all the services through the app alone. The app industry is a trillion-billion-dollar industry, and it's growing massively because everyone uses their phone. They don't go onto websites anymore. As you see, there are all kind of options that I can include, including punch cards. That means if you come a certain number of times, you get a free meal, a free drink. GPS coupon. I can geo-target a location in every one that is a customer or have been a customer or has downloaded your app. You can target them and send them out an instant coupon for the restaurants and groceries and boutiques and salons to have them come that day or that hour to a business in the Gambia and show patronage to that store. Within that time frame, they will get a coupon. You can have your fan wall, which is something that offers the business an opportunity for testimonials from their clients and their customers showing how great they are. Rewards, you can reward them. They can submit a receipt for whatever you want to offer them. Or if you've offered a service, you need to see that receipt for them to enter, be it a nightclub or an event. Information tab, call us. You can create a form. If you have a restaurant and you have a heavy booking, you can have a queue system where their number will be called when their table is ready. An event calendar, if events are happening, they can be made aware of that. Reviews and ratings for real estate companies. These are things that I can add for them. Mortgage calculator, and it really can go on and on. These are just some of the things that I put in just to show you in this video. Tip calculators for restaurants and waitresses so that they are properly tipped. I do have where your employees can be incorporated in this so that you know what they're doing as far as numbers, VIP rewards, coupons, emergency. That's a benefit for both sides. The diaspora that is visiting or living in the Gambia to feel security, a security service. If you want to create a hub, that's more into, I'll get back to that because that's really going into a whole different direction. Member profile, again, if you have a club and you want people to join your club, be it a nightclub, a social club, a yoga club, a boutique reward club, So it's a lot. I don't want to just babble on and on. You see the ticketing system, gift cards, point rewards, a yellow page, your clientele. You can create videos that they will see. It's a lot. Here, I put in the employee schedules, food ordering system that I mentioned to you before, that people can order the food and you can have it delivered to them, which will increase your revenue tremendously. Just so you know, my background, I have over 22 years as executive assistant supporting nothing but the top vice presidents and presidents from the Multiple Sclerosis Society, Wachovia, the Urban Institute, nonprofits, banking, for profits, government. So I have a vast array of skills. Time slot bookings, that's for lawyers and consultants, appointment bookings, hotel bookings. You can have a whole module. All of this is from your app. Your restaurant bookings that I mentioned, the shopping cart, your scratch card, which is a promotionary tool for you. You can have newsletters. Geofencing, again, is something that I mentioned, that you can have everyone in a particular area that has your app be instantly notified to come to your store from 12 to 1. You have a special. And if they make it there in time, you're having a raffle, whatever it may be, automatic email system. So this is just some of the things that are in my head for me to bring and contribute to the mission of the diaspora. I'm sorry, my mouth is very dry. So if you hear me like stumbling or babbling, my mouth is very dry and I'm trying not to drink water in this video. But this is one of many videos that I will be making. And I just wanted to show you where my mind is right now and what I am working on now. And today is my birthday. Today I turned 50 years old. And I'm just very happy with what I've accomplished and my contribution. So this is something that I feel passionate about. I've always felt like I wanted to be somewhere else, not full time, but part time outside of this country. And I've always felt a connection with the continent of Africa. But again, misinformation will guide you astray. And without me knowing and being educated as I am now, and as I will increasingly be, um, I feel very much attached to the Gambia. So as of now, I feel that the Gambia will be my part-time home. Again, I will expand, and I'm not going to go on and on because I'm focused on the Gambia now, but I will expand throughout the continent of Africa to bring this type of technology and opportunities to other countries so that there is a connection. And with this app as well, let me be clear that these stores can be connected where we can order from here in the United States if you make custom items, and it can be shipped from the Gambia to the United States. So it's unlimited what the possibilities are. And I just want you to get an idea of what I can do. The design factor is whatever you want it to be, how in depth you want it to be. And I'm offering my services, not free, of course, but I am offering my services. And I am starting this, the app itself, free for my own pocket. Mama Africa is calling, again, the diaspora to the Gambia. You can find me on YouTube. Please, please, please subscribe and share. It will help me tremendously. I have built as well a Facebook group. Within this group, you will start seeing videos, interviews, questions answered. I also have a page. Please get a pen. Again, the name is Mama Africa's Calling, the Diaspora to the Gambia. And I'm going to just bring so much. I just want to connect the two so that we here in America stop having that fear and see the great opportunity that is there. Here in this country, we're told so much. Go back where we came from. And when I look at the tourism in the Gambia, 90% of what I've seen is it is not of us. It is of Europeans that are going back to where we came from and enjoying our motherland, our homeland. And I think that it's just time that we put this fear aside. And if I can bring you the two sides together so that you see something so beautiful as the Gambia is like paradise on earth, then you will not have that fear and you will see it of what it truly is, opportunity to live in a big, big, huge mansion for pennies on the dollar compared to what we pay here in America. From solar power to your own water system, the bills that you incur here, the stress that you incur here, you don't have to worry about that there. The business opportunities that are there right now waiting for us is humongous. Not only the business opportunities that are waiting for us, but the contribution that we can make. I just believe that it's Akon. I watched something from him and I was just amazed by him. I loved his music back in the day, but I never really listened to him. I worked at the Federal Reserve at one point, and I believe I saw him there once or twice. Um, but to listen to him speak, his mind is so familiar to me because I think the same way. The opportunities are humongous. We cannot deny the blessings that are here in America. I will not bash America because all America is not bad, but the walls that are up. I have suffered from that. I have had those walls, those glass ceilings put in my way where I deserved but was neglected or not provided what I should have. Going to the Gambia, you will see there is no walls, there is no glass ceilings. As broad as your mind can conceive, you can achieve. And I just want you to know that I will be connecting with the Gambia officials over there if they bless me with the opportunity. And I will bring you back the information. I will do interviews for you. I will have tourism increase from this end and have tours to go over to the Gambia. You will feel secure. I will make sure that the locations that you stay is verified and secure. We will have things in place for you to see the true beauty of the Gambia, true value of the Gambia, the true opportunities of the Gambia, true contributions that you can make of the Gambia, and vice versa. I believe that there are wonderful people, there are friendly people. Here in America, I have to be honest that we have had people come here from the African continent that have not been very kind, or that word akata. I've heard that word quite a bit. By me having a Nigerian son, I have been around and was taught very early on in that relationship what that word meant. I do not want you to feel that all of Africa or even all of Nigeria, because I love Nigeria, let's be very clear, feels the same way. Just as we have to work our way around a system here that is not built for us, know that there is a land, a whole land that is there for us that we belong to. And they're asking for us to come back home. Do not neglect your opportunities to be a part of something so great. Don't wait so long. Go to the Gambia. If not the Gambia, whatever your preference is, go and visit. But I'm going to bring the beauty of the Gambia to you first. Ghana will be second on my list. But the Gambia is first because I feel such a connection. It's like I yearn to be there and I can't wait. I think I will get off the plane and kiss the ground immediately and probably cry. I just feel like I wish I could be there right now. So I want to just let you all know that you have an ambassador between the diaspora of the African American community to the Gambia, and from the Gambia to the African American community, so that you know that you are protected, you are secure. This is your home in the Gambia. And I'm going to have verified everything. I'm going to do my very best to make sure if you want to buy land there, which is so cheap, my lord, compared to what we pay here. Beachfront, oceanfront land. I'm going to make sure that it's clean. I've done my research. I know what clean means, that it's verified. I want to embrace the president and his family and hope that they will embrace me, to know that my heart is pure. And by me going out of my way now with my own money, my own ambition, my own skills, to put this into motion, I hope that they see my sincerity. I appreciate the Bla-xit family. Um, there are others. Wode Maya is the first. Um, and there are others. I will mention you all because I've researched the Gambia. So I'm very much familiar with the different ones that are there, that are from here in America and abroad, that are bringing the attention to the Gambia, as well as Ghana, as well as Nigeria. I plan on bringing all that to your forefront so that you can see where we really truly come from and what is really there. You don't see half of the beauty of Africa on the televisions. I apologize. I don't know if the screen goes black, but if I don't uh, mess with my mouse, it will go black. So when you see me stop for a minute, or if the screen is going black, my apologies. But I'm just speaking from the heart, and I just want you all to know that this is just the beginning. I will bring to you everything verified. If it's not verified, I won't mess with it. When I say verified, I mean verified. I want references. I want to experience it myself. I want to see that the company is legitimate. I have questions. I will bring those things to you. I will bring those interviews to you through my YouTube channel, my Facebook, my website. As I said, I've already purchased MommaAfricaIsCalling.com. As you see, I'm already working on the app. It's not complete yet. I was hoping it would be by my birthday, which is today. But please support me. I'm not going to ask for money, but donations is always welcome. Know that me doing it alone will stagnate, but it will be accomplished. So with or without contributions, it will get done. However, any contribution will be greatly appreciated, and I do and will provide that information to everyone in the description box, always below in my YouTube, and probably on the screen once this video has been edited. With that being said, again, I plan to come out with things to help me to bring awareness, as well as to provide me with funds to be able to continuously build, because some technology, as you know, technology is not cheap. Me building apps is not cheap. I have to pay for this. So I'm going to start t-shirts, mugs, you name it, leggings, everything that will represent the diaspora and the mission that we have. And those things will help to also bring a fund so that I can go back and forth to the Gambia. I can do my interviews. I can get the equipment that is necessary. I plan to have drones fly over properties that are being offered and bring that back to you, put that on the website so that you can see those things while you're here in America and you're able to speak to that verified real estate agent or landowner to know that the land is clean and it's for sale and you can jump right on it. I want you to be able to put things in motion without having to be there the whole time. Or if you so choose to be there, I want you to know that I got your back. I will make sure that you are traveling secure, that your stay is secure, that while you're there, you are enjoying yourself. It's not only entertainment, but opportunities will be presented before you that you have not even thought of. Um, they want the economical growth that we bring. And another thing that I just want to mention, we here in America, we suffer a lot. The African American or Black community. I like to say African American community or Black community. We want to have these things, but the first thing that we think is by going to the Gambia, we don't want to live poor. We don't want to suffer. If I go to the Gambia, how will I pay for this if I leave my job here? My mindset is not to go to the Gambia to work for someone, for you. My mindset is for you, especially me as an entrepreneur, for you to go over there as a business owner contributing to economic growth. So let's say you have nothing in your mind of a business opportunity. I have and will continue to do research to bring things that are very beneficial to the Gambia that they want as businesses there. And it's great opportunities there for us to be very successful in business, very successful in business quickly. You say in your mind, well, uh, how will I even sponsor or have money for these things? I have solutions to bring to you. If you are already a business owner and you don't have a high revenues or huge credit lines, I have solutions for that. If you are an individual with terrible credit, and I'm not speaking of refixing your credit and all that kind of stuff. These are absolute legal things. This is another business that I do. I don't want to get into details, and that's where my consultant aspect of my business comes into play. Um, I have solutions for anybody, any African American here to start a clean slate and have instant credit, credit cards, money that you can take from here to use over there, that you can build business here and utilize your money and your profits there to build over there. So I don't want you to just sit back and say to yourself that that sounds good, but where am I going to work? I'm not thinking for you to work. I'm thinking for you to own. And I'm thinking for you to bring contributions to the Gambia. And in return, the Gambia will reward you well. And with that, you will take what you get here that I will help you to get business credit, instant credit, no matter what your credit is. I'm not talking about waiting 9 months to build your credit score from a 400 to an 8. No, I'm talking about instant credit that can start very fast for you in cash credit that you can utilize to begin your mission over in the Gambia. Now, what I'm offering to you is to keep it going. What you build here, keep that going and in good standing. I am not going to consult you and show you what I know for you to destroy it here and then just run over there and not be successful. I believe that one hand can feed another. We are here looking for reparations. This will be your reparation, whether the government acknowledges us, which is far overdue, or not. I will show you what is the possibilities that is secrets that the famous are using right now, that the government officials are using right now, that the people that are put into the witness protection programs, if you ever wonder how they can start their life over and do well, I will share those type of secrets with you. Businesses that have been in business for 5 years but don't really have any equity or funding, but you want to take your business over to the Gambia or consider it. I will show you how to do that very quickly. I am not talking about building credit for months and months and months and months and months. I'm talking about very quickly in days, 30 days at max in most cases, in 90% of the cases, some within 7 days. So the skills that I have to contribute is amazing. And I'm going to end it with this. If there are any sponsors out there or philanthropists out there, I babbled on, but I want you all to get a sense of my skills and what my mission is. Please reach out to me. In the description, I will have, or it may pop up on the screen, my contact information. And let's connect, let's network. My mind is so broad, but my pockets can only go but so far. I feel the need of things to bring that can resolve homelessness on this end here, as well as in the Gambia. Um, Clean water, solar power, homes being built in a day, opposed out of concrete, opposed to being built for months and months and months. Technology is amazing, and it's a lot that I have to offer. So with that being said, I'm going to close out, and I thank you all very much for your time. Just know that the things that you see on the screen is just the beginning. I'm going to make another video with my face, just trying to briefly go over, but I did want you all to see the app that I'm working on. It's very unfinished. It's going to be beautiful when it's all done. But I want you to see the possibilities of this app. The app will begin by connecting America, African Americans to the Gambia, and the businesses and opportunities and the culture of the Gambia. It will then continue to evolve, bringing to you the verified people that will be able to offer you um, everything from real estate, lawyers, consultants, restaurants, if you so choose to travel there, everything. From the Gambian perspective, I'm offering you the opportunity to be set up for success through the native application that I've created and am going to continue to evolve for your business in particular if you are verified so that the diaspora, when they come over, can download the app. Mama Africa is calling the diaspora to the Gambia, and they can connect with you instantly. And there they can reserve your restaurants. They can order your food. They can order your driver service. They can you can reward them and encourage them to come see you. You can have a website, an e-commerce site where people here in America can order from you in the Gambia, and you can send the product there. So I'm very excited on where this is going to go. And I look forward to all those and ask that you please pray for me and you please provide me with much support, starting by joining my YouTube channel and my Facebook groups and Facebook channel. Thank you and God bless you. Again, this is Laticia Reneea Taylor, and I look forward to my new life in the Gambia. I'm in love with the Gambia. Paradise on earth. That will be my part-time home. Thank you. Goodbye.